Hey there everybody, Eric from OUTER LIMITLESS coming at you today with another video. Now I'm not gonna lie, I am a pretty busy guy. I have a lot going on. I'm a full-time engineer, I'm a full-time father, I run this YouTube channel, heck, I even play in a band. So I have a lot of things going on. So on a daily basis, I'm really looking for things that are kind of the best of the best and that really work well for me and my lifestyle. And that goes for the gear that I use every day. That goes for the things that really allow me to perform and live my life in a comfortable manner. And one of the companies that I've come to greatly enjoy and appreciate is Vertx. Now I need gear that takes me from situation to situation and very effectively. Vertx gear is really apparel and gear that I use every single day without a fail. Basically every day, pretty much in some way, shape or form, regardless of where I am using Vertx gear or apparel. So here I have one of their Phantom shirts. This to me is something that I can definitely wear in the office. It's clean, it's classy, it's functional. It keeps me very comfortable. It has good overall temperature regulation, so if I'm, kind of in the heat of the moment and sweating a little bit, definitely helps. It has some ventilation and good overall movement, but it still looks classy and I can definitely wear it in a professional environment. But then it's not just at the workplace. I'm on the move, I'm dragging my kids to sporting events, and I'm going and hopping behind the drums and playing a quick set. Coming back, I'm working on my reviews, so I need something that's gonna last all day long and definitely keep me comfortable. Now that's not just the shirts. Basically everything from their shirts to their pants. I mean, I have tons and tons of different options in apparel from Vertx. So that's what we're gonna look at today. A bunch of the new offerings from 2020. Now, some of these items have been in their prior year lineups, but there's updates this year, new colors, new fit, and in this case, some new styles. So we're gonna get into all of this. This is a first look and first impressions video of this gear. Then moving forward into the future, we're gonna get a little more in depth with each one of these in some way, shape, or form. The later videos will have all the details and go deep into each one of the products, but for now, like I said, just a basic overview. Now I have a ton of products to show you and a whole bunch to talk about. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor. Stay tuned. Now before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at Vertx who have provided these products for review. So all the products we're going to take a look at here now are brand new to me. I have not even gone through these yet. So we're going to get a first impression of each one of these products here together for the first time. Now right here I have one of the Vertx Gamut Overland bags. Now I first saw these at SHOT Show when I was going through a demonstration. Thank you very much to Dave who had gone through all these products and really showed me the ins and outs of this Gamut bag. Now even though I do use Vertx apparel on a regular basis, I've actually never used one of their bags, and I am extremely excited to go through this immediately in a very first look. There are a ton of features in here that I think are going to be amazing. They're kind of a hybrid. The first thing I can say about all this stuff, it's a hybrid between the best of the best of clean and classy, sleek, not overly aggressive, gives you some tactical look and feel, but just enough, but not too much where it's really overbearing or catches attention. A lot of real clean lines, clean design, excellent fabrics, great overall fit and finish and features. Looking through everything, just the quality of the hardware and the zippers and the buckles. I think this is gonna be a great bag, and I am definitely looking forward to getting this out on the trails and also around the city. So just to be very accurate, this here, again, being the Gamut Overland pack. This is in the color CGN. So I'll get in touch with the representatives and nail down this exact color annotated below. But again, this is the F1 VTX 5022 model. Definitely cool. Now I know there are just a little bit of, I would say, improvements to this bag for 2020 over the prior years. A little bit larger in a couple of the compartments to make use of their bulletproof back panels. They've basically teamed up with a couple of companies companies to allow inserts to get put into these bags to have some level of at least resistance to firearms and bullets and things like that. So definitely very interesting. Now, I'm not a huge tactical guy, in full disclosure. I just think that the tactical gear and tactical genre really offers a lot for people, both in the office environment but also in the outdoors. So from an EDC perspective, the office perspective, the outdoors, and the tactical application, these products definitely have a lot for everybody. Now, one of the key features of the Gamut platform is the fact that these bags are loaded with Velcro panels, so different modularity, things that you can add to these. You can use your own pouches if you'd like, or you can also take advantage of the Vertx branded Velcro accessories. So here, a number of different accessories. These are called Tactigami, and the reason why they say that, each one of these is kind of like a moldable, pliable, bendable piece of gear that goes on the inside of the pack. Now, they are originally specified for a number of different reasons. So here, for example, the MPH multi-purpose holster, they call this the full model, so the MPH full. So for a full-size firearm, now me personally, again, I'm not really so much a firearms type of guy. I just, I have nothing against it. I just personally have not gotten into firearms. So, is this going to be a useful tool for me? Absolutely, because this is a configurable and moldable, versatile piece of kit. There are tons of things that you can utilize these for. It's not just for firearms. So my goal is to use this and adapt it to my everyday carry system. Now here, the Tactigami BAP, the belt adapter panel. So again, this actually kind of going hand in hand with this MPH holster here. So this is pretty much, looks like an adapter that allows you to belt carry this. So pretty interesting. We'll see how this comes into play. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I have a lot of needs and I'm a creative guy and I know I can make this work. Now, adding to the kit, adding a little more depth to this as a system, this is the Tactigami MAK standard. So the magazine and kit holster, adding again just more functionality to your gamut. This gives you the ability now to carry magazines or different things. So again, good, versatile, moldable piece of kit. Again, for me, with the EDC or backpacking, camping application, there are a ton of accessories I know will fit right inside this. Now, this being the standard size, this being the full size. So the Tactigami MAK full magazine and kit holster, the full size, again, versus that standard. And just to give you just a little example here, the standard says sizable to accommodate single or double stack handgun magazines up to 45 ACP caliber. And then here on the full, this saying here, suitable to accommodate 5.56 and 7.62 rifle magazines. So again, a couple different sizes here for different applications, but again, good quality, versatile kit. Now, continuing to build upon the kit, here we have the mini organizational pouch. Now again, Vertx having a number of different organizational pouches, this one being the mini. Always helpful to have a good quality pouch. Now, I've used pouches from a number of different brands. I've never really used, again, the pouches from Vertx, so it'll be interesting to see how this sort of compares. I'm interested to see the overall organization philosophy. That's what I find with a lot of companies. They each have their own philosophy, their own way of sort of approaching it and attacking it and laying things out, different ideas about what types of gear would go inside. So one brand versus another, you could have a similarly sized pouch, but a completely different layout and completely different philosophy on how it's intended to work. So I'm really excited to see the overall Vertx layout and their philosophy inside their bags, but also their pouches. So as I mentioned, Vertx apparel is critical for me. Not just their shirts, but their pants. I have a ton of their pants. I have a bunch of different colors, different sizes, different shapes, different cuts, different materials, different weights, and I greatly enjoy them. They have been excellent for a few different reasons, for their comfort, for their quality, their durability, their fit, just the general look and class. They work very well. Now, I do have a couple of additional offerings for 2020 that we're going to take a look at. So here, a pair of their pants, these ones in particular, these are what's called the Cutback technical pants. So in color shock cord, let's get them out here and take a quick look. So the first thing I think when I hear the name technical pant, it's really maybe less about the overall like bells and whistles and you know, the features, but more so the material. So that's the first thing I've noticed when I sort of get my hands on these. They're light, they're thin, they feel really nice. Now I look and I can already see they have slightly reinforced knees and possibly even articulated. They have reinforced cuffs on the bottom where you may get abrasion or even step on them. And those are the types of things that I think when I think technical pant. Now I'm hoping that these are going to breathe a little bit and maybe if they get wet, dry real quick. And the other thing I can see is this material just has a little bit of a stretchiness to them. Now my other Vertx pants that are actually a straight up ripstop, they aren't going to stretch, but they do utilize basically an elasticized waistband, and that's what gives you that all day, everyday comfort. So again, with these pants here, the fact that these cutback technical pants do have that sort of technical material that has a little give and flex, I think that's going to be great. I like this color. This color is absolutely magnificent. It's really between a brown and a tan, just a real cool color, kind of a little grayish hue to it. Very, very nice. That's the color shock cord. So these cutback technical pants, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to getting these into action. Now here, a little less technical than a technical pant, but I bet you these also have some pretty cool features. These here are the Defiance Jeans. So the Defiance Jeans have what looks to be a number of interesting features, even for a pair of jeans. And the first thing I see, which is really cool, these little pockets here, which would accept a magazine. Now again, for me, not being the most tactical guy, this is still going to come into play. I'm always looking for excellent pockets for my flashlights, for my keys, for my knives, different things that I have on me. So to have some separation of space in my sort of everyday wear will definitely be a plus. But as I go through these here, just a nice overall look. These are a dark wash finish. So beautifully done, nice and clean looking. Now again, even though these are jeans and not so technical, articulated knees, I mean, that's going to help with the overall fit, especially on the move. Looking through here, pretty nicely done. Now it does also appear to have a gusseted crotch, which is going to help with overall all-day comfort. Again, helpful with the movement, gives you a little bit of flex and give while you're on the move. So very, very nice look. I like the overall weight of these. They don't feel overly heavy. You kind of want that perfect middle ground, in my opinion, when you get denim. I feel like some jeans are really heavy and some just feel thin and cheap. This to me is that perfect sweet spot right in the middle. Good number of belt loops and overall, pretty sweet. So we'll get these things into the rotation, test them out, and I'm also looking forward to these very much. So here we have the Assessor Polo. So again, where I'm going to be wearing this into the office, I'm looking for something that's good quality, clean looking office apparel. That's definitely the case here with this Assessor Polo. Now, if you go back to the footage at SHOT Show 2020, this is exactly what Dave was wearing. Now, if you look underneath here, there is an additional, and it's not a full undershirt, but an inner layer that tucks down into your belt, gives you the ability to kind of tuck this into place, give you access to a firearm if you need. So generally speaking, a very nice looking garment. I think this is going to be great. There's a few little features, like for example, for sunglasses or maybe even a microphone, that would definitely work. Nice overall feel on the fabric, feels good. I like the color. This is the heathered black. So generally speaking, this looks pretty sweet. Now me again, not being the firearms guy, I think it'll be interesting to see how I like this with that sort of, the inner shirt there. I do always wear a t-shirt anyway, but for me that's really more for the armpits and less about the rest of me. I really don't like pit stains showing up through, in my outerwear, and especially in the office environment. I think it's kind of gross looking. So I'd be curious to see how this will be with that sort of inner shirt taking up the space that I'd otherwise have a t-shirt, but you know what? There's only one way to find out. Let's rock and roll, let's test it and see how it performs. Now Vertx is also sending a Guardian shirt. I don't have that just yet, but that will be something that shows up in a future review. Now here, the Urban Discipline jacket. Very first thing when I picked this up, I'm like, ooh, that feels nice. Very, very nice material. I'm curious what this is. So this is a blend, 50% cotton, 40% polyester, 10% nylon. So just a great feel right off the get-go. So again, this is in Space Force Gray. So this Urban Discipline jacket, again, Space Force Gray, beautiful color, very nice, is actually right in my wheelhouse, something that I would definitely wear, something that looks like this, nice, lightweight, sort of medium weight. I'm not going to say lightweight and misrepresent it. It's kind of like a medium weight jacket. Going to be perfect for the springtime, maybe just a cooler summer day, nice in the early fall, something like that. Or if you just want layers. For me personally, I always layer up, and I layer up a ton. Sometimes I have 3 or 4 layers depending on where I'm going. So t-shirt, long sleeve, fleece, jacket. Adds a layer to really allow you to dial in your temperature, and that's probably going to be the case here. So still winter time where I am. I got plenty of winter left, but it doesn't mean I can't get this out into the field. So again, we're going to get this thing out there and test it out. Very, very nice. And finally, a hat in ash gray. So anyway, number of great looking products here from Vertx. I have to say I am pretty pumped. Thank you very much to the people at Vertx for this opportunity. Again, I'm already a great fan. I know the quality, the comfort, and the overall craftsmanship that comes with these garments. They are very functional, great all-day comfort, wonderful features, and just something that really, if you like that sort of classy tactical look, there's something in this lineup for everybody. Now, again, I'm looking forward to testing all of these products. They're going to each kind of have their own videos. Now, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to lay out. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to come, but you'll definitely see all of this gear showing up in the near future. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.